broken? Is this a game where the Brood's going to sort of win it all, or do Nigma have ways to deal with this Brood that Liquid's tried to sneak in as the last pick? Expect the Brood at all from Liquid, or did Kuro just feel that they wouldn't necessarily pick it in this situation?
I do think they might have forgotten about it. That's a first blood.
Very hard for the two of them to do so. We are going to make the movement down mid. He's still looking for that first duel opportunity. Maybe with the duel setup, they can try for it. It's still, as I say, it's a tanky hero, and Tiger is watching it up. So if they can get for the kill and return, Mickey, with that Siphon. One more crit swarm's not actually going to connect, but the right click will finish him. They get the trade onto mind control. Down bottom.
Also. No boots on the sample.
And he's found it. The cog pushed back. They've locked him nice and deep on their half of the map as Weeha is able to pick up the +10. What's sort of the best point of call for these lads to sort of turn things around? Can they look to try and make a play onto Quofa? Do they have the heroes and the items to kill him?
Yeah, they do. Last is enough. Let's see, Brood. He has treads. It's very strong right now.
I mean, we're seeing sort of hero after hero just feed their life away to Quofa mid. It's a 4th one in a row.
The problem is SF is a bit on the level.
Boxy. Yeah, I was able to toy with him, take the bounty from him in front of his face, pop out from the invis and set up for Quakefa to take down Miracle.
Start fighting right now.
Yeah. And I like that, yeah, he's queuing up the blink straight up. So
look at their movements. Nigma. Everyone's up.
Found the catch on Boxy. He's trapped in the cogs. He's trying to turn and burst down Kuro, but he's not got enough damage. Kuro's able to heal up with the Death Pact. And now Nigma, they can try and run out a second. The Battery Assault Chase is attempted onto Tiger, but Mickey's coming on the backlines. He's running down the SF Miracle. He needs help. Is he going to get it? Weeha's already split up. He's looking towards Insania, trying for an easy duel kill. Miracle will fall. Mind Control turns up in time with the control onto Mickey. Did they have the damage to follow up hookshot from GH? They're trapped in the Firefly. Mickey, he's burning low, but the Spirit Siphon keeps him alive. Quakefa comes in with a lifesteal, and Liquid, they take down a 3rd hero, and they're not done yet. They're looking at Weeha. Weeha will go for the TP out, and he makes it away. Nothing to cancel it. No detection, so Kuro is going to be fine. Bottom lane, they'll be able to utilize the Stampede to go on mind control. We'll pop the lasso, but the damage will be there from Mickey. And there's the ghost come out. Kuro did end up still dying in that mid lane. Liquid finding kills all over the map, and look at the spider. Quakefa, he's swarming straight down towards the bottom. Yeah, the highest of levels, Quakefa, no mistakes.
Nobody camping mids right now.
As the attention onto him straight away. They find Mickey. Can they take him out? Boxy's going to be in with a Hoof Stomp, but it's not enough to save Mickey. Mickey will fall with the Soul Bind and the 2-man Telekinesis. Both Weeha and Mind Control lifted up and just thrown down to their death. It's Kuro. He's got the Skeleton Walk back up, and they have got that detection. Boxy's in with the vision required. As Liquid take down 3 more, continuing the slaughter this game, 21-12. Sort of chilling on the cliff. They're going to pop the ghost. Oh, outside of the pit, Boxy with a good breed jumps in onto Weeha to make sure that he can't get it. The hookshot, GH is in, but already Roshan dies to Liquid, and Quakefa's able to grab the Aegis. They kill off the clock, and now they can just run down the remainder of Nigma that's been left behind, hanging around the pit. Weeha will get slowly beaten down. 2 more kills for the Spider.
Heads up play, I suppose.
Double bluff, yeah. Oh, mid. They get a dual target. Instant kill onto Insania. They've also got the lasso. This is the huge one. Quakefa's dragged in. They'll take him down once.
They need the kites. They have the kite now. Nigma,
he has got the BKB. Miracle revving up the combo. The pushback from the cogs into the red with fear. They knock him back. It's perfect. GH there with the cogs. Better.
Watch. We have duel coming up. Insania.
He's got it. They jump in. They found the Grimstroke. They can turn around for more. Miracles being committed on them. Both Mickey and Boxy get onto the backline. Again, Tiger's now playing with the stolen Requiem into the stolen duel there. Tiger, with the flashy plays, will shut Nigma back down as soon as they start to get some sort of semblance of momentum. Yeah, I think it's up to +28 now, and it only costs 2,000 because of the cheapened Broadsword.
Oh, that might be the new Necro one.
Well, I was seeing sort of early theory crafting saying it's sort of the new Chrysalis for mids, but we'll see. We'll see how stuff happens in this patch. Mid lane! Oh, nice Requiem and BKB's out, pushing Liquid away. Liquid were still able to get the kill on Mind Control in time, but they won't be able to go for any more. Both Miracle and Weeha will remain safe. Liquid, they'll turn towards the objectives instead, take away this mid-brax, and they'll get it. There's no jump available from Nigma. Damage to these towers. GH.
Where did it come from?
Backlines. It just goes for the hook shot. We're going to find out where he's going to go in a second here as he's silenced. He's still killing off Insania inside the base. They move in. WeHeart goes for the duel to hold down Boxy. Have they got the damage? They've lost Miracle. Kuro, can he finish off this Centaur? It doesn't look like he can. Boxy, who stunts him down? He is dead and gone. Kuro and Nigma's Miracle without buyback. Only GH and Mind Control are going to be around to defend this. WeHeart got the buyback available, but Liquid, they're just pushing on, taking this second set of racks away from Nigma. And Nigma, they're not going to expend the WeHeart buyback. They're going to let this set of racks go. They do still have a tier 2 top, so Megas aren't on the menu for Liquid, but damage has certainly been done. Liquid now 2 sets of racks up.
I thought you were going to talk about rapiers. We just got a repair.
Yeah, someone's just farmed a rope. No. They've got the repair. Yeah, we've seen some crazy things before. Remember that game? Yeah, we saw where Nigma took down the Ancient 37k down. They had a repair kit in that one. WeHeart looks for the commitment. It's going to jump straight in onto Mickey. They're looking to find him, but this Bat is just getting shredded. Bat is dead. Requiem is off though. They blow up the Death Prophet. They'll look over towards Quoifer. Quoifer with the BKB. BKB's about to end, but he still has the edges. Boxy, huge jump. 3-man Hoostop. Tiger, the stolen Requiem again for the second time this game. This Rubik just styling on Nigma, as this should be the end to game 1 as they take this tier 3. The GG is called, and Liquid, they've got this one in the bag, and they pretty much did the whole road.
Nigma, they want to play off the fact that they can collapse together. There's going to be a very clear timing of Meepo with E-Blade +1. Liquid, they don't really have the heroes to invade the jungle early on.
Yeah, speaking about... There we go.
Oh,
even sleeping with Rubik, okay.
They're trying to turn on this. I mean, GH is getting low. Verifier will save him. Make sure that the Fade Bolt doesn't quite kill him off. They'll look to Kuro instead.
That's
one more will...
Oh, Verifier.
No, Verifier's there, but the nuke. Insania hitting the line and securing first blood for Liquid down in this bottom lane.
Bottom.
And this fighting just never ending between these 6 heroes. Tiger, they're trying to chase for him. GH, can he finish him off? They can. One more glaive from Miracle takes the kill. Timber Chain over onto GH. They get the trade. Let's see what sort of play they can find. Any sort of chance to set up with the Inkswell and Mickey Timber Chaining in will be taken. But Nigma's doing a great job. You know, they're just cutting down all of these trees, making sure that that play isn't available for Liquid to make. Tiger steps forward. The shards aren't going to grab anyone. Insania, he's going to lead him himself with the self Inkswell. And Kuro, he's been split away from the other 2 of them. Kuro does manage to use the Death Pack to heal up. He is keeping him alive. Mickey trying to stay on top. He's got another Timber Chain that will seal the kill for Liquid as they take him down. Tiger is trying to run. The South will stop the glaive from killing him off, so Tiger is still alive. He's juking it in the trees. Miracle will force the right click of Insania. GH finally gets Tiger. Can they get GH as well? Timber Chain across. This will be a full cleanup of this bottom lane if they can find him, but he's got the snowball, turns with a stun. Mickey's still got another Whirling Death available. So Liquid really racking up the kills down here. 5 minutes kicks in. Kuro's able to walk across, take the bounty rune, but he's got to run because Mickey's got an Inkswell upon him. The stun hits. This is going to be another kill for Mickey. Now 4-0-2 on this bottom lane Timbersaw.
Insania can TP top or bottom. We'll see. It's going to TP bottom.
So getting aggressive onto Boxy. The Resident Pulse does provide him a bit of protection. It's not enough. Boxy's still dying underneath the tower. Insania, can he chase for anything? He's got Stroke of Fate up in a few seconds. Kuro still standing his ground, hitting back hard with the Searing Arrows. Of course, whilst all this chaos goes on, the mid laners do continue to have free farm.
Yeah, Mick is playing like perfect right now. I say that. I was
going to say, what's the but? Oh.
This is the but. So, bottom lane also?
Yeah, they're just getting in everywhere, Nigma. They dive in, it's just a brawl all across the map. Bottom lane, Kuro's going for the TP away, and he makes it.
Oh, okay.
In fact, Brood, he's going to turn and try and get some of them. GH will be able to TP out. So they can chase down Kuro. He's
bottom
in the webs.
They got Timber.
He is dead. So yeah, still overall Nigma getting the bigger kills and may also get Boxy. Mind Control's on top of them. The initial net will miss. The rest of the Meepos come in. He's used his second step. Mind Control has got Void back up in a second. There's nothing, no sort of backup coming in for Boxy. There's the E-Blade into the root follow-up. And more kills for WeHeart to find. There's only been one death on Quoifer. I'm sure, you know, he's a positive PMA sort of player. He's looking forward to turning this one. Mid lane. Well, this could be a second time though. Quoifer.
Oh no,
he's dead. Global Silence has popped. They'll move over towards Boxy. Mind Control's ready to charge towards the back lines. Great shards, catching both Tiger and Insania. And as much as we try to sort of sugarcoat it, S4, I think he might have been right. And that was because every sort of the way he moved around the map early on and used his early exorcisms was bang on.
Yeah. And here we go, the stop fights. They're gonna get hit.
They are going to get mind control. There's going to be the buyback from Tiger in an attempt to try and turn this. There's the silence of Weehaw, but of course he still has the Aegis. They'll burn through it the once.
We have a snowball. We have a snowball.
In they go, looking for Weehaw. They're on top of him. Boxy's got some good damage with the astral step. Snowball will save the Meepo for now. Now Miracle and Kuro have turned up. Global is out. Enigma, they're ready to turn off the back of this second life of Meepo. Mickey just gets shredded by the army of the Meepo as he falls. Liquid have to get out of this. Miracle trying to chase Quaker, but with the webs and the Aghanim's movement speed, Quaker will live. He gets away. Kuro still hunting for more. GH has got the shards available. The vision's on to Tiger. Shard control, not quite there, but the snowball does connect. GH is in. Tiger, he's able to turn that with a fade pole. Can he get this as well? He cannot. He does fall, but he makes sure that he brings both GH and Kuroki down with it.
And it's also true that it was not because of the cheats they lost. They got outplayed. And I like that belief more than saying taking the easy way out.
Yeah, I think that's something, you know, the game of Dota 2 is very easy to lend itself towards. You know, even as pub players, you're always looking for something to blame. Whether it's your teammates, whether it's that 10th pick Huskar, it's never the way you played.
These brood mothers and stuff for the next game also, but it's because they're very experienced and they're smart players.
Oh, they certainly are. You know, the accolades they've picked up over the years, and I mean, absolutely a sort of style we'll see from their drafting, and Puppy in particular, you know, the classic sort of, we lost game one with this draft, let's pick the exact same draft and show them that we can beat them with it, and it's worked for them. And obviously this series, definitely that conversation, I think it paid off. Nigma is hitting back in this game 2 insanely hard. They've stepped up the play, they have come in with an excellent draft as well here, finding a perfect playing field for the Meepo to execute his game plan. And they're 15k up, 30 to 20 right now. Meepo's back in, onto Quaker.
No Aegis on Meepo now, so...
He's still playing incredibly aggressive though. He's got to be a little careful now with the soul bind. Maybe Mickey can turn for the setup, but is just so fat right now. Can they kill this Meepo? It would be a huge kill if they could. Tiger's trying to get in. They get him. Meepo is gone, and maybe Liquid can find more. They get the drag back with the Remnant placement onto Kuroki. Heals up with the Death Packs. He's trying to bring down Insania, and he's been silenced. He still has the Skeleton Warp, but they're prepared with the dust. Liquid, they hit back, and they get the kills. They do hold, they push them away, and they keep that tier 3 alive. Liquid, they're not out of this. We'll see what objective Nigma wants to try and take.
Kerr's like, come bottom. Come on, guys.
He wants to keep building up that Death Pack damage. I mean, he's doing very well for himself so far.
Smoke.
Here we go. Weehaw. What jump does he want to make? He's looking towards Mickey. He's going to start playing around with the Timber. The rest of Nigma going for the wraparound, looking for Quaker on the back lines. They'll go for the snowball play onto Tiger. Global silences pop. Mickey, he needs help. They've got to try and keep this Timber alive. He's been E-bladed. The root control from Weehaw continues into the booth. Mickey's gone. Jump across from Boxy, but Nigma, they'll continue to chase this. Another net, not going to quite clip Boxy this time. The second one, it does though. Weehaw hits the target, hits the mark onto this Royal Void Spirit. They go. The Resonant Pulse gives him a little protection, but it's not nearly enough as Miracle turns up. This Ancient's going to fall pretty quickly. See if Liquid want to give it one final hurrah. Yeah, it's done. It's over. This game going the way of Nigma.
Enables anti-mage to get farmed, so I'm all aboard the Liquid Lundra train.
This favors Necro, I think, if he plays like this. Bottom. Oh, he got it.
He gets the first blood in time, so it doesn't die, but end up obviously getting the greater bounty by taking out Kuro.
Yeah. I would have preferred him to pull that Caterpillar wave, rather. Look at the bottom, though.
I mean, they're diving. Mickey's a little too deep for them to get to, though. He's able to stand back in the trees. Tiger still has a Vision to play with. He's going to lay it down onto Kuro. Vision's out with the Sentry. One more slow from a Frost Arrow will not be enough for Tiger to get the kill. He cannot stay on top of Kuro. Now Nigma can turn and take a second. As jump forward from Miracle onto Tiger. Gets them another. Mickey also in trouble. There's a charge coming from in. The charge is not even going to be needed. Mickey will fall to the 3 of them. Nigma clean up the entirety of Liquid's tri-lane. Either in or out of there. They're underneath the ward, and that will get the vision he needs to set up. GH is moving across. He's going to have the control ready with the shards. Yes, there's the snowball in, crossing over Insania, slowing as well with that good old buff from GH. Mickey is dead at the same time. They're making plays onto Mind Control in return. They're trying to find some sort of traded action. They've got a little bit of heal on the Necrophos Mind Control, but it's not enough to keep him alive.
And Miracle just removed all mana from Mars, so he has no play on the map now.
Mickey's been found. Weehar's in with the setup again, playing aggressively. They have that ward deep. There's the turnaround though, with this Fisher. It's a curse from Insania. They'll get GH. And Liquid are definitely struggling to hold on to the game right now. As Nigma, they've come out of these lanes very hot. And they're playing at a pace that's going to be hard to turn. Straight into the face of Mickey and Tiger. Tiger to go down. Mickey is going to be brought a little bit of time thanks to the cold embrace, but there's no way that they can get him out of these heroes. And Weehar just kill onto kill. He's charging on, diving into these tier 2s. A TP over will come in from Boxy. This could be the option to turn and find a huge kill onto Mind Control. They can get it in time with the fear and the control. They do. They take down one. GH, he's tried to snowball over to help, but it's a little too late. He's looking for Insania. They will find it. And Weehar, he just charges in over towards Boxy. He's taking tower hits. He's got to run. Quaifa's going to be able to get the root off straight away. And Liquid, they will find some kills as Nigma dive a little bit too far. As Liquid then maybe not even done yet. GH, he's trying to run. The bear is after him. Boxy hot on their heels as well.
So Dagger on Checker. Skilling Aftershock now. Might be Echo Slam moment here.
Trying to move him in. Mind Control is tanky with the Ghost Shroud and the heal. And he's got a completed pipe. They have silenced him. We are able to charge across to take away the pressure from Mind Control, as Mind Control can move away. We are using the ult to nicely jump back away from this attempt. But Tiger, it's a great blink. Is it enough damage though? The Fisher back and the arrow. Weehar's going down. The uphill mischance. Weehar's not even going to fall. He gets away from that. The Reaper Scythe is there onto Tiger, so it just ends up being another kill for Nigma. Boxy is able to keep himself on top of the breaker with those phase boots, closing the gap. But this fight's not quite over. Nigma, they're rolling in onto Mickey in the river. Quaifa using the bear to try and push Nigma away and trying to help Insania and Mickey, but they're being chased down. Quaifa turns towards GH, jump forward from Miracle, will get knocked back by the fear. The roots onto GH. Quaifa is starting to take some kills himself, but the Mana Boy from Miracle brings Mickey down low. It's a double kill for Mind Control. They just cannot deal with this Necrophos right now, it seems, as he still stands tall. Boxy and Insania, they've got to keep their distance. Miracle jumps across, looking towards this Mars. So Boxy has to move speed with the face boots to get away. Weehar, he's back in the game and he's back to ready to play onto Insania. Does get caught out by the Winter's Curse, but Miracle, he's able to jump over it and take down the Wyvern. For now, at least, they do still have the vision, so they may still try and chase on. Weehar's going to turn his attention towards mid as Mickey is pretty aggressively positioned. He has got backup of all Insania, Boxy, and Tiger. They could turn. They look towards Weehar. They knock him back into the arena wall. Quaifa comes across as well. GH buys a bit of safety with the snowball, but they still got ults to play with. The Winter's Curse holds down the two of them. Kuro looking to wrap him from the backlows, but Tiger jumps forward. Echo Slam in the river onto both Weehar and GH. Damage to finish them off. They do not. Weehar still alive. A spear knocks Kuro into the cliff. Quaifa's bear bites him down, but Liquid overall, they've lost 3 as Nigma are overrunning them. Weehar cannot escape. Boxy finds the trade. Miracle, GH, and Mind Control are ready to continue running them down. Snowball in from GH, closes the gap on Quaifa. Boxy shoves back Miracle with the spear, but he's got to try for this TP out. If they got anything to cancel it, they don't. So Boxy will live, but everybody else around him falls as Nigma take another compelling team fight.
Up of the Wyvern with the charge or Tusk.
Yeah, they've been able to get some really nice deep vision down, so they have got that information, and as soon as Insania starts to step out, they're ready to take him away. Make sure that threat of the curse is not available for the play they want to make towards mid. Boxy tries to open up with the arena, but already he's lost his sort of 2 big follow-up ult makers. Both the Wyvern and Shaker are down. Boxy trying to back away. Weehar looking for the next target. The Scythe takes out Mickey. Mickey has got buyback available. They're moving on to Quaifa. Quaifa with the 4-man fear knocks them back. Boxy able to find the spear onto Weehar. He's under the tier 4, taking a lot of damage. They'll kill off the Space Cat. Spirit Breaker's dead. And Nigma going to be able to put any sort of stop to this? I don't think they are. It's already down to less than half HP. Mind Control and Kuro starting to head over. But they have the Echo Slam and the Curse to play with. They push him out with the fear. GH is trying to disrupt things with the snowball, committing into the Roche. There's the arena. They're just holding them back. They've got to try and finish off Roshan. Liquid, can they do it? Slams out. Tiger secures the zone. They're going to get Roshan and get the Aegis onto Boxy. Liquid, they'll now try and turn and find kills from this. GH will be shot down by Mickey on his way to escaping. They'll use the curse to control Miracle and try and assess the situation, but they're still losing the team fight. They lose Mickey, they lose Insania, and they've lost the Aegis on him. See if they can do a second time. Excellent Fisher from Tiger, giving him coverage to jump out. Still, though, they have the vision to close the gap, and they're actually going to call it. GG is, it's done. They say that's it. They lost the Aegis as soon as they picked it up. I mean, it's going to be a Miracle PA, a Mind Control Wraith King, and a Weeheart Batrider. On the other lanes, do you expect to see anyone have a bit of a rough time? I've seen it in the mid lane. Quoifery's taking a fair few stickies to the face.
Switch colors.
Yeah. Highly covered by the back there. Pulled the creeps over towards this camp. They're going to try and do the best.
Watch top lane now. This is the time.
It's another dive onto Mind Controls. The slow connects from Insania. Ricky's on top of him. Mind Control turns with the red fire blast, but Mickey pursues. Underneath the tower, claims the kill. Back down bottom. Fight continues. GH and Kuro trying to find Tiger. Snowball in. They'll do it. They take down Rubik, but they have lost Miracle. Can Boxy find another one out this? He's chasing. The infused raindrop protecting him from some of the clap damage. GH will live. Kuro just making sure that Boxy loses as much HP as possible.
But right now you will see like Mind Control is struggling a lot. So he can even solo him at this point. Okay. Mid lane. Ooh, the napalm is high level.
Good stacks into the lasso. Tiger is
fear after. Oh, good
Snowball is there with the counterplay. Extra TPs are coming in from Liquid. They're still trying to find Quoit for the flame break. Not back into the reaches of GH. They have the damage to kill off this bear. They don't. Lone Druid will live. Miracle. He's joined the fight as well. Another dagger over to Quoit for jumping in underneath the tower. Can they finish him? He's trapped by the shards. Quoit is punching back, but Miracle's got the damage with the help of Kuro to get that kill. Double kill for the Kuro Clinks. Another opening to the game where this support Clinks is 4-0-2. Yeah. He really wants to
hit him and then blink back. Watch.
Yep, there we go. That's back. The ult.
Run. Yeah, it's a dodge now. Nice play. And the dive's mid lane.
I was going to say this. They're trying for Kuro. They do get the root connection here. First hit from Quoifer into the nuke from Insania. Now they can turn towards GH. Quoifer able to punch back quite hard here with the help of his Grimstroke. Another root connection. GH with the snowball trying to create the distance. Another root. Quoifer just continuously locking down these supports as he's able to pick up a few kills. Top lane. Mind Control. He's going to turn with a Ray Fire Blast. TP in from Weeheart.
He knows the ult is cool, huh?
He's low. Ooh, nice blink from Mickey. Gets him out away, but Weeheart's still chasing. Tiger throws back the bat. Mickey's got another blink to play with. And jump over to Tiger. He's still chasing though. The napalm is stacking up. He has the tricks. As well as another blink. He should, the creep wave's coming up. He'd be able to jump away once more. We are still chasing. He's got flame break up again. That knockback, that will be the damage required to take down Mickey. Tiger's also ticking down low. Boxy with the TP, trying to find the trade kill. He's on top of Weeheart. Mind Control's watching from the side. He can throw out the stun. Holds back Boxy for now. He's still going through the tree line, but the time's been created for GH to turn up. Deep snowball straight through to Tiger. Punches him out, takes the Rubik out of the game, and with the flame break, they can continue to dive for more. Weeheart still with the Firefly, good to go. Closes in onto Boxy. Boxy will knock the Reincarnate out of Mind Control, but it costs him his life. Another shards. GH in, controlling Insania. Kuro joins in for a bit of the action as well as Nigma. They overrun them on this top lane. Quoifer, he's tried to walk into this, but the snowball's over. He gets the ult off. He is tanky, and he does have the fear to push them back, but Mind Control comes in, slams him out with the crit. Ray Fire Blast over towards Mickey. Mickey tricks the trade, jumps to the side. Tiger with the high nuke from this Fade Bolt finds at least Weeheart's bat, but Liquid, they're just getting dove in past these tier 2s. GH again with the shards, locking down Tiger. The damage from Kuro is enough to find the Rubik. Tiger turns with another Fade Bolt. Kuro is getting low. They find the kill. Mickey's still hunting. He knows both Mind Control and GH are here in the trees, but the sentry's down. They see the Ricky. They beat him out as well. Insania, can he clean up these two? Mind Control is TPing out. GH is trying to hide. The Inkswell stun will clip it.
They're close to the item.
And Liquid aren't going to find anything other than a tower up here. No action. They'll start moving back towards mid, but already they're losing heroes. Tiger gets collapsed on behind the tier 1. Nigma finished the tower off. Again, I mean, you're seeing the way, honestly, Kuro, yeah, this support click, he gets so much stun. You know, the fact he's walking around 15 minutes, he already has plus 30 damage from the death pact. He's 7-2-7. You know, he really is onto something with these support clinks plays. Yeah. Always finding a good game for himself. It's Liquid. They're going to lose more here. Insania's gone. Mickey tries to get Kuro. Will find the trade. Jumps over with the tricks of the trade into the Roche pit, but GH laying down these shards, holding him in there for now. He's got another blink to get out and will jump over to the warm embrace of Tiger. The Ricky will live. Boxy still being chased. He has got the primal split, so maybe some opportunity to turn, but he's losing the rest of his team. Tiger as it just relentlessly chased down by Weeha and Miracle. A buyback comes out from Insania. Boxy with the split. They're trying to turn. They're trying to find something in response. Soulbind now onto both Miracle and Mind Control. The two of them locked in place, but Mickey's falling low. The snowball comes in. GH able to keep Miracle safe. They move over towards Insania. It's a dieback on the Grimstroke. Boxy with the last remaining seconds of this ult, desperately looking for Miracle, but he cannot take him down. Boxy cannot finish the kill. He's getting kited, slowed up. Miracle just watches from a distance as his entire team kills off the Brew, jumps back in. Nigma keeping all guns blazing, and with those kills, they can look towards taking down this Roshan or achieve just early on. Was it you just wanted to see this Brew make more moves?
Just their idea. They're just gonna get caught bottom, probably. Flame break.
Should be a good enough knockback. One more right click with the DD. Weeha just continues to have an absolute whale of a time on his bat. And as we have seen in a lot of these engagements, as soon as Liquid lose one, they lose. Have so many ways to keep chasing. GH, good sharp block. The Burning Army was thrown down in an attempt to stop the blink from coming out from Boxy, but Boxy's able to get out in time before the soldiers spawn. Top lane, Koifa just getting destroyed. Miracle with this Desolator done at 18 minutes in. Chops him down in a couple of crits. It's starting to get pretty bloody here in game 4. Another grab. Weeha just diving in up towards tier 3s in a lane where the tier 1 is still up. Nigma, 29 kills at 18 minutes in. See what jump they can make. Mind Control. They're trying to commit on the Wraith King. Mind Control has got Reincarnate available. So he's going to be back a second time. As they focus on the Boxy. Boxy pops the split. Miracle trying to focus Koifa. Snowball over from GH. The fear will push him back. Maybe this is Liquid's opportunity to turn. The Soulbind onto the two of them. They're looking towards both of them with the stun coming out for the Brewling, connecting onto both. Miracle's getting brought low, but they've lost Koifa. GH will buy back. Miracle's been taken down the once. They'll be able to take down Mind Control a second time. Boxy split will end. Weeha lasso control onto the Mickey Ricky. As he's gone, multiple buybacks are going to have to come out from Liquid if they want to hold on to this fight, as Nigma just look to take this one yet again over to Insania. He's stuck. He's just going to sort of hang on as they just watch. A little bit of peace, a little bit of solace here for Insania, a little bit of mercy apart from Kuro. Kuro turns up and says, boys, stop messing around. We've got a game to win. It's time to kill him off. 5 dead on Liquid, 36-14 in favor of Nigma here at 20 minutes in.
Like Kuro.
Oh, Kuro's. This would be a pretty nice kill if they can get it. He's just turning though, killing off Insania. They do get the Ink Swell stun onto him. Kuro will fall. Maybe this is the throw that Liquid needed to have a chance in this game. The mid-bracks have gone. Can Liquid chase anything more out of this? They'll look over towards Mind Control. Jump forward from Boxy. Boxy's going to have split in 35 seconds. It's not going to be up for this fight. Miracle just turns and removes Koifa from this game, from this series with that sort of a crit. Mickey has been dusted. It's not looking like there's going to be any chance for Liquid to get a look in on this. As GG is called, Nigma will take this game 4, and with that, the best of 5, the champion title is theirs. They are your EU champions here at the WeSave WePlay tournament, and they looked very good doing so. Kuro getting to play a 4th game of his support Clinks, and he had an absolute blast of a time.